Hi, my name is Bruce. I had this procedure done 3 years ago, next month. I'm 70 years old this summer, a few months ago, and I'm extremely pleased with the results. Yeah, especially if you see the before pictures, you'll see a marked difference, and you can contrast the two. But I'm so happy with the results, as a matter of fact, that my wife last week just had the same procedure done. And what I had done was a lower facelift and buccal fat removal. And I just got tired of looking in the mirror every day and seeing the jowls starting to form and the big sagging neck. And my wife and I both are very physically active. She used to run marathons. We do a lot of hiking, we work out, do a lot of bicycling, and we feel young, and now we feel we like that we look more how we feel, and that was a big part of it. I was still working when I had this done, and people treat you different in the work environment. But as you can see, it's so totally natural. When I went back to work, I went back to work 3 weeks after the procedure, and people kind of looked at me funny, but I didn't tell anybody there except one good friend that I was having this procedure done. But people mostly said, "You just look different." They couldn't place it. And of course I told them I was working out and I lost a lot of weight during the 3-week period, and they they accepted that. But I'm extremely happy. Dr. Sadati, I come from the medical community, and I did a lot of research and background investigation and picked Dr. Sadati. You know, Google is your friend, so to speak. And the testimonials from people like me and the results I saw convinced me he would be the best doctor for this procedure, because as you know, there are many out there. The clinic, his facility is fantastic, the best equipment. The staff is extremely professional, highly trained. Everybody makes your visit very pleasurable. People ask me if it was painful. Frankly, I can't recall. I was trying to relate to my wife what to expect, and I don't really remember that much other than some discomfort for the first couple of days after the procedure, but the pain was very minor. They make sure that you're given the proper medications to control the pain if that's an issue for you. I really only took them maybe 1 or 2 nights. So there was very, relatively little discomfort and pain, and I don't remember anything about the procedure. And that's wonderful too, because again, I didn't know how they were going to do that without going under a total general anesthesia. But it was a light twilight sleep. I remember nothing about the procedure. But I woke up, walked out to the car when I was picked up, and remember everything from that point forward. One thing I love about having this procedure done, and why I'm so happy I had it done, is how I'm treated and seen when I go out every day when I'm with people. I'm retired now, but my wife had a friend over a few weeks ago. I had not met her. They go out hiking a lot together, and we were talking, and then I mentioned my age, 70 years old. I love telling people that I'm 70 years old because I know I don't look it. And she said, "Wow, you can knock me over with a feather." I thought, my wife's name is Noreen. She said, "Wow, Noreen, you go girl, you got a young one." And now she's having the procedure done, so we're gonna look more appropriate, I guess. But when I tell people, or when people see that I'm 70 years old, a lot of them do comment that I look really good for my age. Of course, part of that's too your lifestyle and taking care of yourself physically, and I do that as well. So it's something that I would highly recommend for people. From the standpoint of just self-image, when I look in the mirror every day and I'm shaving or getting ready to do what I want to do for the day, it's just good looking at somebody I feel age appropriate. I mean, 70 years old, You know, when you're a young man, you think 70, wow, that's really old. And it's like my wife and I were talking, 70, you know, face it, that's old. But neither one of us feel old. And we wanted to look the way we feel. And now it's 70 is just a number as far as we're concerned. And so I'm extremely happy I had this done. Would highly recommend Dr. Sadati if you're considering procedures like this, and look forward to the future.